Moreover, Hoi An and Kulao Cham have archaeological significance, and scientists should continue in their effort to strengthen the maritime heritage corridor. Both Hoi An's and Kulao Cham's riverfront and seafront park systems must be connected to archaeological sites and cultural museums. Okay. Now, the third principle, cultural destinations of unique character. Hoi An and Kulao Cham have unique and interlinked cultural characters at the same time. It can be one of the greatest cultural destinations in the world by simply exploiting the maritime heritage corridor that exists between the two areas. The riverfronts along the Tubon River and the seafronts along Kulao Cham must be optimized. Nostalgic heritage ships can be anchored on several specific harbor fronts along the Tubon River. The ships will represent countries which have traded high-grade silk in Hoi An during ancient times, such as Japan, China, Indonesia, Philippines, Thailand, India, Spain, Portugal, England, France, America, Dutch. Now, prized locations on the harbor fronts will be reserved for Vietnam's own nostalgic heritage ships. Not only will this help create a very vibrant waterfront that celebrates the cultural and biological heritage of Hoi An and Kulao Cham, but this will also uplift Vietnam's consciousness of its maritime heritage. These nostalgic heritage ships will not only be cultural pieces for tourists and visitors, but will also be commercial spaces for high-end dining, shops, areas for weddings and events. The large display of nostalgic heritage maritime vessels located near the waterfront sites will provide spacious and comfortable culture, leisure, and entertainment venues to attract a concentration of tourists and visitors. In turn, these infrastructures, coupled with the facilities they provide and the people who work there, will spur the growth of new creative industries because they themselves generate their own new demand and will require additional service support. Now, Hoi An has long been a blend of Oriental and Western cultures. This is what makes Hoi An one of the first cosmopolitan cities of the world. This is what tourists come to see and to feel. In order to nurture this cosmopolitan atmosphere, we must provide them with the necessary infrastructure and facilities. The Tubon River waterfront provides a good example. There should be a cultural center or a museum of art that, etc., that are connected adjacent to one another, providing art and cultural attractions for residents and tourists. To this space, we also suggest another creative endeavor, the Boardwalk of Stars, for example, a tribute to Vietnam's film industry, which is perhaps a nascent but very creative industry in the local context. I've watched a lot of Vietnamese movies.